My very first professional interview. You will get to understand pretty soon why I'm calling it my very first professional interview. When I received an invitation for this interview, I was already working as a marketing officer for a certain organization. And when I was interviewed for this marketing officer position, honestly speaking, I was only asked 3 questions. There was no seriousness in that interview. I took up this position because I was fresh meat in society and I was looking for work. I was applying elsewhere and I finally got this interview now with a fast food chain store. This is 2017. I never got any advice from anybody. I just went there as myself. I wasn't told you have to prepare. I just knew I had to answer some questions, and I told myself I am intelligent. I'm gonna answer the questions. I don't think they would be hard to answer. Very, very first interview was when I was getting interviewed for a prefect position at my high school, and I actually became the library prefect. So I told myself, girl, you're intelligent, you are gonna answer these questions. When it came to the dressing, I had no problem with it because even if I wasn't advised like you have to dress this way, I was already used to dressing a certain way. The type of dressing that I'm used to is dressing formally. So I already went there dressed formally because I've been used from when I was a toddler, dressing formally, wearing heels. When you show up at an interview, no matter how confident you are, interviews are nerve-wracking. Even if it's an online interview, it's just nerve-wracking, especially if you walk into a very small conference room and the panelists are seated right next to your nose. I was so happy when I walked in this conference room because it was huge. Have you ever watched those movies for rich families where they have a big ass dinner table? It's so big, someone has to sit like 20 feet away from the other. I was like, oh